Om Sadashiva-Samarambham Shankaracharya-Madhyamam Asmadacharya-Paryantam Vande Guru-Paramparam. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sukham Nityam Swaprakasham Vyapakam Nama Rupayoho Adhishthanam Buddhya Bodhyam Buddhir Drugyattu Nirmalam Aparam Sarva Vedanta Vedyam Pratyakparam Mahaha Tadevaham Damaktonya Ditime Nishchitamatihi. Shishya asked this question that what is the way, the means by which even Mithya Samsara can be removed? Because Mithya Samsara is a Dukkha Hetu. Then Acharya said, Mithya Padartha can go finally only by knowledge. Mithya Padartha or Mithya Padartha Roop Padartha Janya Dukkham can be suspended for some time. For suspension, there are ways. Simple ways, you get sleep. So you take rest, that Mithya Samsara for the time being resolved. Pralaya, it will be resolved. And like unhealthy methods, drug, etc., they are there. Dhammarudam. So, you know, Dhammarudam means that they smoke, they do, no? That Majuana, what they call? Maruana. Marijuana. You know marijuana, what is this? Okay. So something like that. So we are not prescribing, okay? Some people say, what? We are not prescribing. People do that. In Rishikesh, it is quite popular. So those are temporary means. Final means is Atmajnanam. That was what he said. Atmajnana hetuka samsara nivritto Atmajnanam eva upayaha. And what is the Atmajnanam? What type of Atmajnanam? He very beautifully presented. Kalatreya api mayi jagat anumatram api nasti mithyatvat swaptavat yan mithya tad adhishthanam na dushet. This world, which is dukkha rupa, is not there at all in me because it is mithya, unreal. And unreal means what? That which is really not there is called unreal. Asat bhasamanam cha mithya swapna gajadivat. And therefore it is really not there. And yad mithya tad adhishthanam na dushet. That which is unreal will never contaminate the adhishthanam. Like Marichudaka, the mirage water does not wet the dry land. Similarly, this Jagat being mithya, it cannot cause any harm. Aham Satchidananda Dvitiya Sangha Brahmaswarupa eva asmi iti evam nishchaya eva dhanam. This type of nishchaya, that I am Asanga, Advitiya Brahmaswarupa, in me, samsara is not there at all. It cannot touch, it's just appearing. And it cannot affect me. This jnanam, this type of nishya is called jnanam. And what is the moksha sadhanam? Repeating this jnanam till it becomes spontaneous is moksha sadhanam. This knowledge, this vision being repeated in the form of repeated shravanam or repeated nididhyasanam is moksha sadhanam. So if you ask, what is moksha sadhanam? Keep seeing this fact again and again till this vision becomes spontaneous is moksha sadhanam. And na anyat kinchid api, and not anything else. People think that there are so many paths for moksha. That is not the case. Tadidam Jnanam Purvameva Upadishtam Dishtavan Asmi. This Jnanam has been already told. Iti Guruhu Aha. I have already told 75 page. I have already told. Okay. Then Jnanam Eva Ajnana Nashakam Na Karmopasanadi. This Jnanam alone can remove the Ajnanam, and thereby Jnanam alone is the Moksha Sadhanam. Na Karmopasanadi. For that he said, Asya Jagata Upadana Karanam Ajnanam. Ajnanam is the material cause of this world. Asya Ajnanasya Nasham Anu Tat Karyam Sarvam Drishyam Jagat Swayameva Vinashyati. When there is the removal of this Ajnanam, then this Sarvam Drishyam Jagat, this experienceable world, which is the effect of this Ajnanam, Swayameva Vinashyati, will go away. Because of the rule, Karananashe Karyanashaha. Yatha Tantunashe Patanashaha. So following that rule, this Ajnana Karyam, this Drishyam Jagat, Swayameva Vinashyati. Swayam Vinashyati means what? It is Badhyate. Na Pratitis Tayor Badaha Kintu Mithyatva Nishchayaha. And Badhyate does not mean it stops appearing. Badhyate means it is not considered to be real. Mithyatva Nishchaya remains all the time. And Upadana Nashanantaram Tat Karyasya Sthiti Ayogat. So what logic we saw? That is given here, that after Upadana Nasha, after the destruction of the material cause, the Karyam, the effect cannot remain, because the sustenance of the Karyam is dependent upon the Karanam. Karanam, Upadana Karanam eva Sthiti Karanam of the Karyam. Sthiti Karanam is the cause for sustenance. And since Upadana Karanam is gone, therefore Sthiti, the sustenance is not possible. Tasya Ajnanasya Nashastu Jnanamatrena Jayate Natu Karmopasanadibihi Sadhanantarehi. So that Nasha of Ajnanam is only by Jnanam and not by any other sadhanas. Yataha Jnanameva Sakshad Ajnana Virodhi. Avirodhitaya karma na vidyam minivartayet. Vidya vidyam nihantyeva tejas timira sanghavat. That is the shloka I was trying to remember yesterday. You know that Atma Bodha, it comes. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't come, it doesn't come. The other shloka will come and they will say, it's me, it's me. Then we pick up. Then that's original one doesn't come. So, Natu karma upasanadibi sadhane. Why? That what is said in Atma Bodha is repeated here. Yataha Jnanameva Sakshad Ajnana Virodhi. Jnanam alone is the Virodhi, opposite to Ajnanam. Sakshat means directly. By saying directly, what is suggested? That Karmopasanadi are indirectly remover of Ajnanam, Chitta Shuddhi Dwara. But directly, Jnanam alone is Ajnana Virodhi. Na Karmopasanadikam. Karma Upasana, etc. is not Virodhi. And that which is Virodhi, this opposite, that alone can remove its opposite. Like acid is neutralized by alkaline. So it is not that acid, you put acid, so it will be not neutralized. It will increase, suppose. It may increase or little bit reduce. But acidity will go only when alkaline. Therefore acidity you have, you put soda. You know, you drink, what is, you put, take, bottle ka bottle लगता है लोग. So first they eat spicy food and then have, Sukhata kriyate rabha bhoga pashat danta sharire roga. So anyway, so antidote alone can remove its opposite. So jnanameva sakshad ajnana virodhi na karmopasanadikam. Yatha gruhantar vidyamanam tamaha kenapi vyaparena anivartyam api kevala prakashena nivartyate. Just as the darkness which is present in the house, inside the house, kenapi vyaparena anivartyam, not removable by any activity. Kevala prakashena, even though it cannot be removed by any other activity. Like what you sweep the room, dark room. Darkness will not go away. You mop it, कि स्वीपिंग से नहीं हुआ, मॉपिंग कर दो, नहीं, पेंटिंग कर दो. So darkness will not go. Kevala prakashena nivartyate. Only by light it goes. Tatha agdana rupam nibidam tamaha. Nibidam is thick pitch darkness, which is in the form of ignorance. Dhanatmaka chanda prakashena eva nivartyeta. Will be removed by the bright, prachanda here means bright light of knowledge. By bright light in the form of knowledge alone, this pitch darkness of ignorance will go away. Natu kenachidapi sadhanantarena, not by any other sadhanas. By this we are not saying that other sadhanas are useless. But other sadhanas are not sakshat sadhana, that much we are saying. Nahi ninda ninditum pravartate, kintu vidheyam stautum. Here we want to glorify the videya, what is to be prescribed, dhanam. So for the praise of dhanam, we are as if putting down the karma and upasana. Like in a picture where 10-15 people are there, we want to highlight one person. Therefore we highlight that person, other we make it dim. Similarly here, dhanam is highlighted and karma upasanas are as if criticized. But really their tatparyam is not in criticism of karma and upasana. Tatparyam means showing that they are useful but not ultimate. They are not decisive factor for moksha. Contributory they are. They are paramparaya sadhanam, na sakshat sadhanam. Hey Soumya, up to this we have seen. Okay, this also we have seen. Dvaita rupam jagat yatha nishesham nivarteta tatha aham te sadhanam upadisham. How Dvaita Jagat will be removed completely? For that sadhanam I taught upadisham. Upadisham is a lang lakara, upadisham. Tadetat manasi, tadetat means dhanatmakam upayam manasi dharayan. This dhnana rupa upaya, what is the dhanam? As it was said in the second paragraph, kalatre api mai jagadanu matram api nasti, that upayam manasi dharayan. Holding in the mind, punaha yukti bhi anuchintaya. Again and again with the help of reasoning, you deliberate upon that. If you have doubts, please remove the doubts by yukti. Tataha api means yukti bhi chintananantaram api. Even after your attempt to remove the doubts with the help of reasoning, samshaya yadi sya, still you have doubt, means your efforts to resolve the doubt with the help of your own yukti, whatever you knew, it did not work. Like some people, home remedy we do, no? First some stomachache, we do some jeera water or something, and then it doesn't work, then we go to the doctor. So doctor also said, you try to do all chintanam by yourself. I have already given you main teaching. Now with mananam, try to resolve the doubts. If you cannot, come back after 15 days. Like they said, similarly, here 15 days nahi. After your deliberation, your own effort to resolve the doubts with the help of reasoning, still if you cannot, some doubt you cannot resolve, then tataha api, even after that, means even after your attempt to resolve the doubts through yukti, samshaya yadi syat, if doubt remains, yathecham pricha. You please ask as much as you wish. This only 5 questions. 2 questions only allowed. No. Any number of questions. And Guru also is free Guru, not like a modern Guru. Modern Guru said 10 minutes pe jo bhi pucho. When we have course, no, we put a board. In that we give slot 150 to 130, 130 to 145, like that. So like that modern Guru has this problem. अभी ये गुरु फ्री है, कोर्स नहीं है इसलिए. So he said yathecham pricha. You ask as much as you want. Yathecham pricha. Iti guru aha. In this manner Guru says. So Guru is very compassionate. He said that your doubts should be resolved. Sometimes the Shishya has this, oh Swamiji, I am asking so many questions, I am troubling you so much. Sometimes I tell people, you cannot trouble me as much I have trouble to my Guru. कोई बात नहीं, हमारे तो I am just repaying the debt. What? Because I know I have asked so many questions. So I said, you cannot do it, so don't worry. You ask as many as. You will be tired, I will not be tired. Generally, that's what happens. Then they will start some other thing, they will go to other topic. Then I understand that questions are over. All right. So, okay, up to this we had seen. Now, Shishya is a very good, very sort of robust Shishya. So he is ready with question. So these titles are given. What are going to be the topics? Purvopadishta Vishaye Akshepa Samadhanani. With regard to the subject matter which has been told so far, Akshepa, objection, Samadhanani, answers. So with reference to the nature of Brahma, with reference to the nature of the world, all those things which have been told, out of them, with regard to some topics, there are some doubts, especially Jiva Brahma Aikya Vishayaka Samshaya is there. Then afterwards the question, who gets this knowledge? That question will come. So it goes on. So many questions and answers are there. Then, so in that, the general title is what? Objections and answers regarding the subject matter which has been taught by the teacher earlier, means before this. In that subtopic is Jiva Brahmanoho Abheda Nirupanam. That is from 169 to 188. The presentation of non-difference between Jiva and Brahma. In that Jiva Brahma Bheda Vishaye Tattva Drishti Prashna. So Jiva Brahmano Abheda Nirupanam will have two parts. One is Prashna and other is Uttara. So Prashna part is there from 169 to 171. Three avartas are presenting the question. Question regarding Jiva Brahma Abheda Vishaye. Vishaye means with regard to the Abheda, non-difference between Jiva and Brahma. We can say Jiva and Ishvara. There is a question. How Jiva and Brahma can be one? With that question is asked by Tattva Drishti. Tattva Drishti is the name of the disciple. Tattva Drishti Prashna. Tattva Drishti cannot be Prashna. Tattva Drishte Tadakya Purushasya Prashna. Alright. So Shishya is presenting his doubt. In fact, he is presenting the doubt is presented first. In fact, he gives first background. He doesn't right away ask the question. First, he repeats very briefly that this is what you have taught. I have understood, but this but is there. Therefore, I am asking questions. What is that? Guru Padesham Sangrahena Anudya Shishyaha Swashankam Suchayati. Anudya, Anupurvaka Vaddhatu. Anudya, having restated Vaddhatu. So, having restated Sangrahena briefly, Guru Padesham, the teaching of the Guru. So, having briefly restated the teaching of the Guru, Shishyaha, a disciple, Swashankam, one's own doubt, Suchayati. Suchayati means presents. Here, this doubt is technically called here Anuprashna. In Taittiriya, we have seen Athato Anuprashna. So, Anuprashna means what? Guru Upadesham Anuprashna. So, there are two types of questions. So, question before Guru Upadesha Purva Prashna. So, before Guru starts the teaching, Shishya has some question. And as an answer to that question, Guru gives the teaching. Then after listening to the teaching, there are questions. They are called Anuprashna. And the previous ones are simply called Prashna. This is Anuprashna. So now Shishya is presenting Anuprashna. Since this is going to be Anuprashna, therefore Shishya repeats what he has understood. Because sometimes what he has understood itself is wrong or incomplete. Then Guru has to teach that. He said, oh, this I think you have not understood, or this is not completely understood. And therefore, Shishya briefly present, not that he gives summary equal to the class. So, his summary should be summary only, like chutney should be chutney. Chutney should not be like sambar. So, he gives a small summary of the teaching. What is that? Hey Swamin, O Swamin, O Lord, Jagat Karanam Agnanam. तस्य अज्ञानस्य तत्प्रयुक्त जगतः च नाशः ज्ञानेन एव जायते इति भवदुपदिष्टं सम्यक् अवगच्छामि. First of all, I am understanding very well. What? Jagat Karanam Ajnanam. Ajnanam is the cause for the world, and tasya Ajnanasya तत्प्रयुक्त जगतः च नाशः ज्ञानेनैव जायते. The destruction of that Ajnanam is what? Jagat Karana Ajnanam. The destruction of that Ajnanam and Tatprayukta means Ajnana Prayukta, Jagataha cha. The destruction of Ajnanam and the destruction of the world which is caused by Ajnanam, Jnanena eva, by knowledge alone or with the help of knowledge alone, Jayate, it is born. So two things. One is Jagat Karanam Ajnanam, statement number 1. Second is the removal of the Ajnanam and Ajnana Karya Jagat is by Jnanam alone. These two things you have told. Iti bhavad upadishtam. In this manner, what was told by you, bhavada upadishtam, bhavata upadishtam, bhavad upadishtam, samasa, tritiya tat purusha. Samyak avagacchami. I understand very well. Alright, so this much ground is clear. So the teacher doesn't need to teach that again. Otherwise, teacher का कुछ ऐसा होता है कि पहले से शुरू कर रहे सब साधन चतुष्टय संपत्ति ही का. So from that, therefore Shiksha said, I have understood this much. So okay, परंतु but जगन मिथ्या जीव आनंद स्वरूपः अतश्च सह जीव ब्रह्मणः न भिन्नः इति भवतु भवता उपदिष्टे अर्थे जगन मिथ्यात्वं जीवस्य आनंद स्वरूपत्वं च avagacchami. But he said some 3 points what you have mentioned. Out of them, 2 points are clear. What are the 3 points? He says Jagan Mithya, 1 point. That is clear to me. Jivaha Ananda Swarupa is clear to me. Jiva Ananda Swarupa. And Ataha Cha, and therefore Sa Jivaha Brahmanaha na Bhinnaha. Therefore that Jiva is not different from Brahma. Because Jiva is Ananda Swarupa, Brahma is Ananda Swarupa, therefore Jiva is Brahman. Jivaha Brahmana na Bhinna iti bhavata upadishte arthe. In this manner, the content taught by you with regard to that, Jagan Mithyatvam, the unreality of this world, Jivasya Ananda Rupatvam, Jiva being of the nature of Ananda, fullness, cha, these 2 points, Avagacchami, I understand. So Guru will feel good. My Shishya at least got first class. No, out of 3, he has understood 2. So 66% he got. Very good. Okay, but Shishya wants 100%. And therefore he says, Jivaha Brahma Bhinnaha. But Jiva is non-separate from Brahman. Jiva is one with Brahman. Iti Amshaha. This part, Amsha means this aspect of the teaching. Tu, however, na avadharayami. He uses very appropriate word. He cannot say na avagacchami. He himself is repeating that this is what you have taught. He says, I know it, but I am not able to ascertain. I cannot say firmly. So, janami, na janami iti na, kintu dhrada jnanam nasti. If somebody forcefully says, how can you be Brahman? Thoda hil jata ho. So, how can you be Brahman? may not be. My Guruji told this. That's why we have to go to Guruji. Shastra says, as long as you are saying, I am Brahma, this is what Shastra says. If you have to repeat after saying I am Brahma, it means you don't have Dradagdana. Like you say, my name is Lata, Mahesh. Do you say, my father said? Do you say, even though that is a fact, when we are children, we must have told, what's your name? Lata. Who told? My mom told. You may say that child when you were a child, because that time you did not have a conviction. That time you might have told perhaps. In fact, we asked who gave you name and all this. But now if you say Lata, who says? We don't say that my mom is saying, my dad is saying. We don't say. I say, I am telling. You want to write, otherwise don't write, I will go. We are so pakka. So here it says, I am Brahman, na avadharayami. I am not able to ascertain, I am not able to appreciate so firmly. I may tell others, if Guru asks me, who are you? What Shastra says about you? Then I will say, Shastra says I am Brahman. Guruji says I am Brahman. But I am not sure. That is the situation. Therefore he says, na avadharayami. Na janami iti na avadharayami. Means, nishchayena vaktum na parayami. That's what my condition. I am not able to say with conviction. Tayoho bheda shanka eva me manasi parivartate. The doubt regarding the difference between them, me manasi, in my mind, parivartate, keeps coming. Even though I read Shastra and I said, yeah, I must be Brahman. I should be Brahman. What else I can be? So, thoda samay rehta hai. Again, but how can I be Brahman? Sometimes it happens. Some people have some psychological issues. Evening you explain. See, nobody is plotting against you. They don't worry that people are against you and all. You understood? Because people are so busy with their problems. Why should they bother about you? You have not done anything to them. Understood? I understood. So Guruji feels very good. Half an hour I explained. Morning again says, Swamiji, but see this. All people are against me. It happens. Similarly, say Manasi Parivartita. Again it comes and iti tatpadrashtihi pruchati. In this manner, tatpadrashti is asking a question. Means he is raising his doubt regarding the Abheda. And now in the next avarta, he is presenting the basis for doubt. Why am I getting this doubt? That Jiva and Brahma cannot be one. How can they be one? Why I am getting doubt? He says my doubts have two bases. And thereby I have got two types of doubt. One is called Prameya Samshaya, other is called Pramana Samshaya or Pramanagata Samshaya. So one doubt I have based on the nature of Brahman and Jiva, and other is based on the description in Shastra. So first doubt is Prameyagata Samshaya. So he presents the basis for the doubt he has regarding Jiva Brahma Aikyam. So 170 is one basis, then 171 second basis for his doubt. His doubt is not like that. Some people say, Swamiji, I don't feel right. People say, Jiva and Ishvara, Swamiji, I don't feel right. This feeling is right and wrong is not decided merely by your feeling. Feeling also sometimes for very mature people, feeling can be one, a supporting factor. But based on the feeling, the Satyam is not decided. Yeah, if it refers to tea and coffee, yes, feeling can decide. You feel tea good to be good, you take tea. If you feel coffee to be good, okay. But what is the truth about certain subject matter, you don't say. Swamiji, E is equal to MC square, ठीक नहीं लगता. E is equal to M square, C square होना चाहिए. It will look so nice, You cannot say like this, It doesn't look nice, One side E, और समझ E square should be there. E square is equal to MC square. So थोड़ा दोनों साइड में अच्छा है, that you know that feather will be there both. ये खाली C ऊपर ही पड़ा है. So only C is having square. E doesn't have anything. इस साइड में दो आदमी है, उस पर एक ही पड़ा है. So doesn't look nice. I mean, I put a different equation. ऐसे नहीं चलता है. So this physics is not studied like that. It goes by the facts. It goes by the evidences. That for those people who are this too much governed by feelings, they will have difficulty in Vedanta. Because he doesn't feel good. The Jiva and Brahma, I don't feel that Ishvara and Jiva are one. Then what? No fun, Swamiji. What is, Jiva and Ishvara become one. Then what is it? No devotion, no puja, and more than no prasadam. So that's how, I don't feel good, Swamiji. That those people have to really train themselves. So feeling is not a pramana. He gives the basis why I have doubts. Okay. Hey Swamin. Alright. So, oh Lord, aham, oh Master. In fact, good translation is, oh Master. Aham hi punya papayoho karta tatfala bhuta janana marana sukha dukkhadini anubhavami vichitra rachana vishishtam jaganmayi pratibhati जगत कारणी भूत मूला ज्ञान निवृत्तये अहम ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासे. Okay, so this is my condition. And then afterward, Brahmana too, he will show what is Brahma condition. So his presentation is, the logic behind his presentation is, Lakshanaikye Vastu Aikyam. Lakshanaikye Vastaikyam. Or Swarupaikye Vastaikyam. Means what? If the Swarupa of both the things or the defining characteristics of both the things are one, then both the things are one. What I am seeing on my right side, one water body is there. I test is H2O. This also is H2O. Therefore what? They are one. But here, I am finding so much difference in the nature, in the lakshana, defining characteristics of Jiva and Brahma. And what are they? He says, Aham hi, I am indeed punya papayoho karta. I am the doer of or accomplisher of punya papa. So punya papa can be taken in both ways. One is the righteous action and papa means wrong action, or the invisible result of righteous action and unrighteous action. That also punya papayo. Karta means doer or accomplisher. I am the doer of punya papa. Today only Swamiji, I killed one mosquito. Today, did you kill? I'm just giving example. I did not kill. So I killed mosquito. Then today I shouted at somebody. So I did two papas. But one punyam also I did something. I went and did puja in the temple. So punya papa yoho karta. This is one of the strong orientation, especially the astika person will have. Nastika will not have this. It doesn't mean one should be Nastika, that Nastika is more qualified, Swamiji. He will not have this problem. No, Nastika will not come anywhere around Vedanta. So, Astika, even Astikatvam is very good thing. Astika means one who believes in Vedas, Punya Papa is called Astika, believer. So, that person, because of his orientation for so many years or so many lives, he will have this Punya Papa Yoho Karta. I am the doer, and he will have so much this sense of duty that even if he is asked to be released, he cannot be. One person took sannyasa, and afterwards he was used to do this Sandhya Vandanam for tens of years. And therefore afterwards Sandhyavandan and Tarpanam he could not do. So after sannyasa, no. But he was feeling bad that see, Pitrus will be deprived of Tarpana. No? That feeling remains. This Punya Papa Yoho Karta. Therefore, one has to dilute this Kartrutvam first by Nimitta Bhava and then keep seeing this fact. Gunaha Guneshu Vartante. If that is not seen, this will be a block. 6. Tattva Drashti, listen to Vedanta, but still what? I am Punya Papa Yoho Karta. Alright. This doesn't mean that we become careless about action. We don't become careless about action. We do what is to be done and we avoid what is to be avoided. But even when we are doing what is to be done, we keep seeing this fact. Indriyani indriyartheshu vartante, gunaha guneshu vartante, naiva kinchit karumi. That is the contemplation. But if it is not done enough, this orientation is there. Aham punya papayoho karta. That is why, people, they like to read these stotras which says, if you do this, then Papa will go away. Papa will go away. Papa will go away. A sadhaka, he should read. She should read. It's a good thing. But a time should come, then those sentences do not appeal. Sometimes some place, temple is there. In this particular, some arch will be there. If you passes through that, then your Papa will go away. There is some place, South India is there. So you go through that, Papa will go away. So people will be big crash. Even Vedanta students will have, let me go. Even he will push others to go. So I am Vedanta student. So Punya Papa Yoho Karta. Then, so this is Kartrutva, sense of doership, very strong. Then, Tatfala Bhuta Janana Marana Sukha Dukkha Dini Anubhavami. I am experiencing pleasure and pain, Janana Marana, birth, death. Birth I have experienced, death I am going to experience, which is in the form of its result. The result, that refers to Punya Papa. And I am experiencing pleasure and pain, birth and death, which are the result of this Punya Papa. My birth is because of Punya Papa and death is because of the exhaustion of Punya Papa in this life. Ready for next. So Punya Papa bring about birth, death. Why this again birth is there? Because Punya Papas are there. So Punya Papa, Phala Bhuta, Janana Marana, Sukha Dukkha. In that in the life is because of Punya Papa. So I am experiencing the result of Punya Papa in the form of Sukha Dukkha. Anubhavami. This indicates what? I am Bhokta. First one was Karta. I am a Karta, I am a Bhokta. Alright. Then what? Vichitra Rachana Vishishtam Jagatmayi Pratibhati. This world which is endowed with, Vichitra means various, Rachana means design, configuration. So this world endowed with different types of designs, is Mai Pratibhati, is appearing in me. The world which is consisting of so many patterns, they are coming to me. Pratibhati means is appears in me, means in simple words, Anubhavami, the world is very much there. How can I say I am non-dual? World is very much there. I am experiencing. And Jagat Karani Bhuta Mulagdana Nivruttaye Aham Brahma Vijigdase. Vijigdase means Vignatum Ichhami. I desire to know Brahman. For what? Nivruttaye, for removal of Mulagdanam, the fundamental ignorance, which is Karani Bhuta, which is the cause for the world. So I desire to know Brahman for the removal of the fundamental ignorance, which is the cause for this world. In other words, I have ignorance and I want to be free from ignorance. I am a Jignasu, I am a Sadhaka. Whereas Brahman is not. Brahman is not a Sadhaka. Brahman is not a Jignasu. If Brahman is Jignasu, where will Brahman go? So Brahman is not that. So I am a karta, I am a bhokta, I have the anubhava of Dvaita Jagat, and I am fraught with ignorance and try to be free from ignorance through knowledge. I am a jignasu. I am a sadhaka. This is my story. What is Brahman's story? Brahmanaha tu punya pape nastaha. Whereas for Brahman, punya and papa are not there. Brahman is nitya asanga, and therefore it doesn't have punya papa. Even we take Ishvara, Ishvara doesn't have punya papa. And janma marana dukkhadi klesha lesha api brahmanana sambhavati. The klesha in the form of janma, birth, marana, death, sukha, dukkha, all these kleshas, afflicting factor, Krishnati anena iti kleshaha, that by which one is afflicted, that klesha is not there. A klesha leshaha, even little bit klesha is not there. Little bit was there, then I can say you also have, I also have, little bit. But little bit klesha is not there for Brahman, for Ishvara. Brahmana na sambhavati. Brahman being what it is, it doesn't have klesha. Ataheva tasya na jnanecha api. Therefore alone, Brahman does not have desire for knowledge. See, why do I have desire for knowledge of Atma? Because I am suffering, samsara. And I am told that samsara is because of ignorance. Ignorance can go by knowledge. Therefore, I have want knowledge. Kaise bhi jnana mil jaye. So somehow I should get knowledge. If say you get moksha, you will not work for jnana. Why should you work? Or somebody tells that no, this moksha will not be by jnana. Then also you will not work for jnana. In fact, immediately you will give your books to somebody. Bole kampo ye de do. You give me what was symbols or something. Symbols, something they call. So I will not be interested in knowledge. So Brahman does not have bondage. Then why should Brahman have desire for jnanam? Ataha eva. Ataha means what? Brahmanaha klesha leshasya abhava deva. Since Brahman doesn't have any problem, therefore na jnane chapi. Therefore Brahman does not have desire for knowledge. Tasmat. Tasmat means what? Ukta lakshana bhedat. Mama brahmanaha cha mithaha swarupatah. Sorry. Tasmat means what is called? Uktebhyaha satyebhyaha. Because of the facts mentioned. Mama brahmanaha cha mithaha swarupatah bheda eva vartate. Because of the above mentioned observation, tasmat mama brahmanaha cha, between me and Brahman, mithaha means parasparam. Mitha is avyayam. Parasparam, mutually. Swarupatah bhedaha. The difference, nature-wise difference alone, eva vartate, is there. So because of the above mentioned fact that I am a karta, bhokta, Brahman doesn't have kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam, Brahman doesn't have punya papa, Brahman, I have samsara, Brahman doesn't have samsara, I have jignasa, Brahman doesn't have jignasa. Because of all this observation, the nature of me and Brahman is different. So there is a bheda between me, the swarupataha, nature-wise, lakshana-wise, there is a bheda between me and Brahman. Tataha dvayoho aikyam naiva gateta. Tataha means what? Swarupa bhedat, swarupataha bhedat. Because of the difference between me and Brahman in terms of nature, because of that, therefore, dvayoho, jiva brahmanoho, between jiva and Brahma, aikyam, oneness, naiva gateta, would never be possible. Naiva sambhavet, will not be possible. Alright. But the Guruji may say that Samsara is mithya, you have said, I have understood, because out of 3, you said 66% I am pass. Jagan mithya. So Jagan mithya, you have understood, you said. So if Jagat is mithya, how come you are suffering? Let's say, he says, whatever it is. Yadyapi janmadi samsaraha parvarthataha mayi api nasti eva. I understand that. Tathapi mithya bhutaha janana maranatmaka samsara mayi swapnavat bhrantya pratibhati. So the problem is that still he is not out of that. So he says, even though yadyapi janmadi samsaraha, the samsara in the bondage in the form of birth, etc., paramarthataha, in reality, from the standpoint of absolute reality, mayi api nasti eva. In me also it is not there. Api shabdena brahmani. Brahmani nasti, mayi api nasti eva. That api shabda is suggesting that. In me also it is not there. Indeed, tathapi. Even then, mithya bhutaha janana maranatmaka samsaraha mayi swapnavat bhrantya pratibhati. But samsara, which is janma maranatmaka, which is in the form of birth and death, mithya bhutaha, which is unreal. The unreal samsara in the form of birth and death, mayi, in me, swapnavat, like dream, bhrantya, because of delusion, pratibhati, appears. It is not there, but it is appears. It is something like I am experiencing nightmares. Other fellow is sleeping very happily. There is a difference or not? Even though Swapna I am seeing is unreal only, nobody is really killing me. But moment I close my eyes, I am seeing the dream, somebody is with some knife. Whereas other person happily sleep. Brahman is like happily sleeping person. I am the one who is keep having the nightmares. Difference is there or not? Difference is there. That's what is saying. That's a good example. I am very happy that my swapnavat bhrantya pratibhati. So I know it is mithya, but still appearing. Swamiji, बहुत problem करता है. So my swapnavat bhrantya pratibhati. Brahmani tu tat na eva pratibhati. But in Brahman, that does not appear at all. As I told you, he is like sleeping fellow. I am a nightmarish fellow. So, I don't know, nightmarish, we can use the word. I am having a nightmare every day. So, Brahmani tu tanne na eva pratibhati. And therefore, Jiva Brahmano itham bheda sadbhavad aikyam na sambhavati. Itham means in this manner, Jiva Brahmano, between Jiva and Brahma, bheda sadbhavat, because of the presence of difference in terms of nature. Swarupataha bheda sadbhavat. So because of the presence of the difference in terms of nature between Jiva and Brahma, therefore tayoho aikyam, their oneness, na sambhavati, is not possible. Ayam cha prameyagata samshayaha. And this is called doubt. Gata means related to prameya, this subject matter of Vedanta. The main subject matter of Vedanta. What is that? Jiva Brahma Aikyam. So, Shishya is telling other things I understood. Only this much I didn't understand. So, he's बोले कि पूरा रामायण सुन लिया, खाली ये समझ में नहीं आया था कि राम राक्षस था कि रावण राक्षस था, बस इतना ही समझ में नहीं आया. Only this much I didn't understand. Then the Pandit said, neither Rama is Rakshasa, nor Ravana is Rakshasa. So similarly, this person is saying that I understood everything. The people say like this, everything I know, everything I know. Only this much I don't know. Like somebody, other person said, in Vedanta, everything I understand. Only Satyamithya I don't understand. That's all. Oh, that's what the whole Vedanta is. So similarly, this person says, I understood this, I understood that, I understood, but this much I don't understand. Out of 66, out of 100, the 66.66 I understood. The crucial thing we didn't understand. Some people have this, crucial thing when it comes, they falter. In Gujarati, they say that, that one horse, every day running. But when there is a match, the race is there, horse race on Dashera, that day he falters. Dashera ke din ghoda nahi chalta. So that's how some people are the crucial point. जीव ब्रह्मणो ऐक्यम उसमें कुछ गड़बड़ है बस. तो जीव ब्रह्मणो तम वेद सद्भावाद ऐक्यम न संभवति अयम च प्रमेयगत संशयः. This is one type of doubt. And other type of doubt is called pramanagata samshaya, that will be presented in the next avarta. What is that? Shrutya karmopasana vidhi balacha. Shrutya should be separate. Shrutya karmo Shrutya only. Shrutya karmopasana vidhi balacha jiva brahma bheda shanka. So he says there is a doubt, shanka, in the form of shanka regarding jiva brahma bheda. The question regarding the difference between the jiva and brahma. And why it is there? The suspecting the difference between jiva and brahma. To precise what is suspecting. The suspect. The jiva brahma bheda. Why? Shrutya karmopasana vidhi balacha. Because of the Shruti, Shrutya one, and karmopasana vidhi balacha. So Shrutya refers to a particular Shruti, particular type of Shruti or particular Shruti. So it should be separated. Shrutya karmopasana vidhi balacha jiva brahma veda shanka. So two bases are there for this doubt regarding jiva brahma aikyam. One is there is a Shruti which says Dvasuparna sayuja sakhayo, that is referring to Shrutya. And second is there is karma, in karma kanda there is a vidhi, injunction regarding action and upasana. Aharaha sandhyam upasita, that is called karma vidhi. Upasana, upasitavyam, evam upasitavyam, this should be upasana. Vacham dhenum upasita. So that is upasana vidhi. At least one you should remember. Example ke liye, you will not do upasana, but at least upasana vidhi is that vacham dhenum upasita. There are so many others, but this one. Okay. Upasana vidhi balacha jiva brahma bheda shanka. The doubt comes regarding the bheda between doubts in the form of the difference being there between jiva and brahma because of particular shruti, one shrutya separate, and karmopasana vidhi balacha, and also because of the strength of the injunction on action and meditation. Alright, so he himself explains, Hey Swamin, so every now and then he says, Hey Swamin, oh Master, mama samshayantaram api jayate. So for me, another doubt also is born. So Guru had told, no, now yathecham, so Shishya is very relaxed. पूछते जाते हैं. So mama samshayantaram api jayate. For me, another doubt is born. Guruji बोले बोलो बोलो. तो श्रुत्या एव वक्ष्यमाण प्रकारेण जीव ब्रह्मणोः भेदः प्रतिपाद्यते. This is the explanation of Shrutya in the title Shrutya. This is Shrutya. Shrutya eva, by Shruti itself, Vakshamana prakarena, by the method, by the way which is going to be told by me, Jiva Brahmanoho Bhedaha, the difference between Jiva and Brahma, Pratipadyate, is presented. By Shruti herself, the difference between Jiva and Brahma is presented. What to do? This Shruti is supposed to tell Advaitam usage, and now you tell Shruti herself is telling the Bheda. What is that? Dvasuparna sayuja sakhaya. Dvaiti log yahi rat ke बैठते हैं. So this Dvasuparna sayuja sakhaya. There are two birds. Sayuja, they are joined with each other. Sakhaya, they are friends. Samanam vruksham parishasva jate. They are perched on the same tree. They are seated on the same tree. Samanam vruksham. And tayoho, of these two, Anyam pippalam swadu atti. One of them is experiencing the swadu. Swadu has got the meaning of different taste. Pippalam. Pippalam literally means the fruit, referring to karma phalam. Of these two birds, one bird is eating the fruit of different taste. Swadu. Anashtan anyo abhichakashiti. And the other one, the other bird, is just watching. Like sometimes it happens when Swamiji goes to somebody's bhiksha. Swamiji is eating, all people are standing. So really it looks like. So yeah, one is eating and all are watching. So there are many Ishwaras are there. Itihi Shrutihi. In this manner, Shruti is there. Ayam Arthaha. The meaning of the Shruti is this. Buddhi Rupe Ekasmin Brukshe Dvo Pakshino Vasataha. On one tree in the form of intellect. Sometimes they call body also, but here Buddhi Rupe Brukshe Pakshino Vasataha. Two birds, Dvo Pakshino, two birds are staying. So Ubho Api Samana Swabhavo. Both of them are of similar nature in terms of being conscious being. Tatra, of those two, Ekaha, one, Karma Phala Bhokta, is the experience of the result of karma. Aparaha, the other one called Ishvara, Shuddhaha, Bhogarahitaha, Asangaha san Karma Phala Bhoktaram Prakashayati. The other one, Prakashayati, is illumining Karma Phala Bhokta, the one who is eating. How? Shuddhaha, being pure. San means being pure, and bhogarahitaha, without any enjoyment. Asangaha. Asanga means without being affected, without having any connection. Like sometimes father and son, they will go to the hotel, money is very less, the son will be eating, father will be watching. So like that, the prakashayati. So karma phala bhoktaram prakashayati. And father will say, oh, I am full, I don't want. So, but he is just watching. Anayoho karma phala bhokta jivaha iti. Of these two, one is, of this, the karma phala bhokta, the enjoyer of, or the experiencer of the result of karma is jivaha iti. And aparaha paramatma iti cha pratiyate. And the other one is paramatma iti. In this manner pratiyate. In this manner it is found. Iti evam shrutya eva. In this manner, by shruti alone, jiva brahmanoho bheda pratipadanat. Because of the presentation of the difference between jiva and brahma by shruti itself. Na tayoho aikyam yuktam. The oneness between the two is not proper. Because for oneness, pramanam is shruti, and the shruti itself says that there is a bheda. Then how can you say a bheda? Alright. And that karma kanda also supports the bheda buddhi, that we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari